What's happening? Hopefully everyone's doing well. So I know, fucking hell, it's been a while. I want to say quick video, but I generally am going to try and get this done in under 20 minutes. I just want to smash through it, because if not, it just takes fucking 40, 45. It can bleed into an hour and just takes the piss. But if you can, like, comment, subscribe, share it about. It's been a while. I don't think I've done one for, it's been a few months. I am going to try and be more consistent. I said this at the start of the year, but I am going to be trying to be more consistent with them, and just try and just get one out once a week. But yeah, I'll go straight into it. Put it on HD as well, because I've actually seen that it doesn't do it on these videos for some reason. I don't know why it doesn't just go straight onto HD, but yeah, we'll just jump straight in. So I'm going to run through Bitcoin, why it's got one last leg. I'm going to show why. I want to recap everything first, because I've not spoken to obviously you guys for a while. So recap some stuff, then go through Bitcoin's last leg. Jesus fucking Christ, I can't just be coughing the whole way through. I should have got some water. Too early for this shit. And then I'm going to go through, yeah, so Bitcoin, after I've gone through a recap, go through some alt, show the totals, and yeah, that's pretty much it. It's primarily going to be focusing on Bitcoin in this video. So this is, I'm going to get a drink. You're going to have to wait there. Right, we're back. Voice is fucking cleared out. We're ready to go. So this is pretty much a recap of ages ago, really. Obviously, just very quickly, if you remember here, obviously this is what we showed prior. And obviously we had it coming up to 23rd of December. And then, where are we? Fucking hellfire. And then once we got up here around April, it was around April time. Yeah, it was around here, around April, so about 9 or 10 months ago. We did actually change it, and we said it's roughly probably going to be the same, probably around 135, may go up to, and that's when I showed the three targets. I'll go to the three targets in a second, but we changed it to about 130, 135, something like that, 150, then up to about 170. And we also just kept that in there just from the first video, and then obviously said it should be roughly around end of March, start of April. And I'll show you why. Jesus Christ, we're back onto coughing. Did think it was going to be a triangle. The triangle didn't play out. We did end up getting a sharp ABC, ABC flat, then C correction. Jesus, I actually feel more fluid today as well. Fucking hell, this actually feels all right. Instead of explaining the fucking same thing for God knows how many fucking times, but so yeah, so obviously we had the impulse, then we obviously gone for the third wave around here, April. We did obviously change it, saying that we're gonna, top out roughly around April time. And then up here, we also did show as well that we probably are still going to come up to around 130 if we don't have an extended fifth, and that's what we did mention, and that's obviously the line that we drew here. We said it's going to get pretty boring from now, because we've had that third of a third of a third of a third, which is your 1 2 1 2 1 2 wave 3, then you need wave 4 wave 5 wave 4 wave 5 wave 4, and then wave 5. This should actually extend us. Honestly, I reckon we top out 170k. We could still come shy and come to my targets if we do go now as opposed to it, as I just don't think we've had that much time to base yet. I'd like a little bit more time for basing. Obviously, the thicker the base, the longer the consolidation, the longer the expansion, and the thicker it's going to be. It's just how it works with the waves, because of obviously a thicker, longer wave in more time. Like if you've got something like this, you can only have something like that because it needs the right look. Whereas if you've got something like that, you can't have something like that because it just doesn't look right. So you need to have, like your wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. So obviously that's why you want a more drawn base. You want a bigger drawn base out. Just a little heads up. Coughing again, I think that's number 6. Somebody count how many times if you can. So but yeah, we obviously changed it, said around April time. So this is where we're at now. So that was the original, obviously, this line, and we've actually just implemented the new 3 and 4, then obviously the 5. But I don't actually think this is going to play out. I think we're going to absolutely twat straight through 130 and just smash straight through it, just because if we're already here, how is that wave 1, wave 2? We're not just going to go wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. We need more expansion. All right, that's just a recap, obviously, on the video and X, Y, Z and when we was expecting. So we're going to go back to, let's go back to the main. Right, so this is what we showed the other day. We showed, this is literally on the video, sorry, on the post, where you've got obviously wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4. I personally do think we're going to get a leading diagonal, and this isn't just your, so the grey count is the alt count, so wave 1, wave 2. If it's an alt count, this is what we've got. We've got a flat, So ABC, so that's wave W. It's actually a complex correction. This is actually doesn't look like an impulse inside of this. So this actually looks like an ABC, believe it or not. So that's W, that's wave X. And then we've got another A, B, C, D, E, triangle for wave B, and then wave C. So WXY, complex correction. Right? You don't know much about Elliott Wave. You don't really need to know that, to be honest. I will be making a course it comes out on Black Friday at the end of this year. That's a long story, though. I'll obviously get to that. I know it's a while away. You're going to have to wait. I apologize. But yeah, so it's going to be an absolute belter, though. I'm not kidding. You're going to learn absolutely everything that I've learned over the years of being in this game. So personally, I just do not think. I do think that low is in, just because, again, the right look. You've had, like even if you go on a time distance of this wave 2, you put that to here. I think it's even like a 1-to-1 measured move. Yeah, look, 1-to-1 measured move. Same in time as wave 2. Doesn't always happen, but when it does, you can obviously see it and it looks great. It actually happened here as well. In terms of wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, then you come here and then look at that. Again, just shy of the 1-to-1 measured move. All right, and obviously you've got a deep wave 4, another deep wave 4. You don't really get deep waves 4s, to be honest, unless obviously you have your sharp wave 2. In wave 4s, yeah, you normally do get triangles and stuff, or flats, but yeah, that's obviously, if this is a sideways correction, this is going to be sharp, vice versa, rule of alternation. So the reason why, I feel like I'm doing all right, we're 6 minutes in, I'm not crumbled yet, we're still marching on. What I mean by that is it's not fucking explaining the same thing 6 times, hopefully anyway. People said that they just prefer it when I rant, but I can't explain the same thing 8 times, man. It does my fucking tits in. So I think that that's the higher wave 1 if so, and then you've got a complex correction. This is going to wave 1, wave 2, 1, 2, then wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. Then you're going to have a triangle because this was obviously sharp. Complex correction, but I'd still say that's sharp. Probably a triangle, then we're going to come up here and probably top out around March, and we're probably going to come to about 150k. Something like that, I reckon. 130 is going to absolutely get, 130 is going to get obliterated in my opinion. But the reason why I do not like this count, 1, it's a complex correction. 2, you can't even really count 5 waves inside of this, like 1, 2, wave 3. That wave 4 comes into wave 1 plus wave 3 isn't the biggest. Then wave 5. For me, this just actually looks like an ABC, wave X, and then inside of here another ABC. And what I mean by that is with a leading diagonal, look, so if you put that to there, like that's even touching the obviously top of the corrective price channel. Like if you put it through there, like it's just tapping the corrective price channel perfectly. So that to me shows that it's an ABC upwards. Okay, so but it's actually WXY, it's a double zigzag. Okay, so it's a WXY. WXY complex correction. WXY obviously can be a double zigzag as well, triple zigzag, etc. Again, if you don't know much about Elliott Wave, I apologize. Just fucking look at what I'm looking at, right? So WXY. So that's your wave 1, then that's wave 2. I think we're going to get the same thing again because this also looks like an A, B, and then C, and then we could probably come back down, then another A, B, C. So you might get something like this, right? And then another A, B, C, then an A, B, C, and then I think you're going to get something like that for a wave 2. Give you more of a base structure because we've gone up in my opinion in a corrective manner. In a corrective manner, when it's something like this, it's either a leading or ending diagonal or it's some sort of larger correction. But I don't think it's a larger correction because how can it be a larger correction when all this looks perfect and fits? I even think I haven't even done this. I'm genuinely just guessing here. What's that? Wave 1 through to 2.618. It might be a 4.236 if I take it off log. Yeah, pretty much 4.236 if you take it off log. Again, that also fits as well. All right. Which I think 4.236 is something of 1.618. I think it's actually 4.24 though, I believe. 4.236. Yeah, it is. It's 4.24, something of 1.618. That's why we obviously extend. That's the peak extension of a of a measured move of this. It's a peak move for wave 3. You can obviously go larger, but it normally does go to a 4.236. That's the absolute top target you want to be looking at through Elliott Wave for waves 3 through waves 1 of wave 1. Sorry, Jesus Christ. If you're an absolute noob to Elliott Wave and you're watching this video, your head's going to be fucked, so I apologise. So I think that it fits better if we come up for a wave one of a lead in, come up here. You could also count, now look, this isn't me saying this will happen, but again, you know, I don't give a fuck if I'm right, wrong, whatever. This could literally be wave one, wave two, wave three, wave four. That could be your wave five. The top of Bitcoin could be about 113 grand. That's if we break below this low. If we go here and break below this low, that's your top of your wave five. I just don't think it is yet because of what I'm going to show you later on in terms of some alts. What I'm going to show you in terms of alts, and yeah, I just don't think it is personally. I just don't think it fully fits. It could though, because if you can see here, we're going to come to a midpoint of the channel, and we could actually come wave three, wave four, wave five, and that could be the midpoint of the channel. Genuinely, that could be the top of Bitcoin. I just don't think it is. I think we're going to have an extended fifth wave because Bitcoin fucking loves extended fifth waves. Right, we're doing all right so far. We're doing all right. So now I'm going to go into the good, juicy stuff. All right. Let's, do you know what? I actually am going to choose. Do I choose? Yeah, I'll use this chart, CF. So why do I expect the top of Bitcoin? I'm going to get a fresh chart here. Let me take this off. So this is Bitcoin from 2010. All right, you've got wave 2, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5, wave 3, wave 4, A, B, C, D, another triangle, A, B, C, D, triangle there for wave 3, inside of wave 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, wave 4, wave 5, wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, extended 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, another extension, fifth wave. Extensions always, pretty much always occur, and yeah, they normally always occur after, what was the word I was looking for then? I can't think. Normally always occur extensions after expanded flats, especially in waves 4. It doesn't matter if it's wave 1 and in wave 2, sorry, or wave 4, but yeah, it doesn't matter. I'll take that back. All right, you got an expanded flat ABC, and if you remember right at the low here, we actually did expect that final fifth. You can go and watch any of my videos. Everyone was expecting us to break lower, but we never actually tapped the high of wave 1. We just ended up getting a little bit deeper. And then we said we're going to get that extended fifth, and we're going to come flying out of it, which is what we've got, which is great. Sorry for the victory laps and arrogance, but yeah, you know, you've got to lick your own ass a bit sometimes. I'm only joking. All right, so we're up here now at wave 5. Now, do you know what? I'm just going to go straight in. So save a bit of time. I do want to try and get this done quite quick because I just take the piss sometimes. Fuck, my laptop needs charging. Right, so why do we think the top is going to come in where we've said and April? Right, I'm going to explain why. So let's go on this fifth wave. We'll start on this big fifth wave. Okay, so what have we got? So trend-based fifth time. I showed this before, but I'm actually going to go more in detail. So waves 1 through, now we'll go through waves 1 through 3. So waves 1 through 3 projected at waves 4. A 1-to-1 measured move brings you out about the end of March, right? So that's great. Okay. We also get a, can I do anything with that? No, I can't. All right, so that's that. Waves 1 through 3 comes up here. What about if we go again through waves? All right, so wave 1, that's wave 3. If we go through waves 1 through 3, project it from wave 4. Have we got anything here? Right, so we've got a 0.50. People are going to be thinking, Jesus Christ, you're literally just putting stuff together, you know, and just fugazi, whatever. I trust this process. I trust this more than anything. I've been doing this for a very fucking long time, and this stuff works. I assure you, this stuff works, and I'm going to obviously show you more of a base case. So that was, what was that? This was waves 1. So that was waves 1 through 3, waves 1 through 3. So we ended up getting a 1-to-1 measured move of waves 1 through 3 there, and a 0.50 move of this 1 through 3. Now, what happens if we put like an extension of wave 1 to here? Do we get a 1.618? We do get a 1.618. So that 1.618 comes bang there as well. And that's from waves 1, right? That is pi. The number pi is 1.618, and then 3, I can't remember what it is, but yeah. What else have we got? Can we do these internal waves through waves 1 through 3? So we go from waves 1 through 3, project from wave 4. Do we have anything here? We do, correct. We actually have 2. We've got a 0.5 and also 0.618. Right, so we'll just leave that in there just so we've got more of a, you know, thingy, but that's through waves 1 through 3. What as if we do waves? You can't really do that. Yeah, wave 1 there, you can't, no. All right, so obviously we've got a nice little Fibonacci channel here based on time. Now, what about if we go on distance? All right, so let's go waves. Let's see if we get a, so this is actually why my top target is this, by the way, 1.618 extension. If we get an extension of wave 5, it's normally a 1.618 extension of wave 1. That brings you out to 170k. All right, I'm actually going to slide this along a little bit more. That brings you out to 170k. What happens if we go through waves 3, project that here? Do we get anything? I think it was a 7. Yeah, so you get a 0.786. 0.786 is actually the square root of 1.618. Right, so that comes up to here as well. So you see they can meet here roughly around April. Right, now let's see, and that was a 0.786. Let's see if we've got anything through here as well. Right, so waves 1 through 3, project that from wave 4. Would you believe it? You got a 0.786 of waves 1 through 3 projected from wave 4. Right, and that comes up there as well. Can you get a 1.618 extension of wave 1 for an extended 5th wave, what we've got here? Ooh, just shy, 150. We'll keep it in there. All right, but that's also why my second target is 150, actually a little bit lower, because I think if we fall short, we're actually going to probably make about 148, 147, 149, something like that. But yeah, we'll just keep that in there for now. All right, have we done? Yeah, we've done that. What happens if we go through here? We've got any 1.618 extension to, I think it's a 2.618. Yeah, you can leave that in there, 2.618 extension of wave 1. What happens if we go through waves 1 through 3? Project that from here. You got a 0.786 again. It's actually a little bit lower. You got a 0.786. So as you can see, everything is literally pointing towards this little area. Now, what little area is that? March, April time, 170 grand. Now, gets even more interesting. So, let's go through. Let's go through using channels. All right. So you put a channel here. This is the weekly time frame. So channel here. Now, for waves 5, you normally come to the top of a channel or you come to the midpoint of the channel. Now, where's that midpoint of the channel? Smack bang where we want it to be, right? Now, let's also go through this wave 2. So that's obviously your wave 1, then you've got a flat. And because you had a sideways correction, you had a wave 4, which is sharp. Let's go to wave 4, project that from wave 3. Now, where does the top of that channel come out to? Top of that channel comes up to, yeah, roughly here, I'd say, roughly around here, a little bit more, but you're obviously getting, you know, you can see that. Oh, in fact, sorry. Yeah, look, even better, right? So you come in again, you smack bang meeting it inside of here. All right. Now let's drop down to the daily time frame. Let's go through to this wave 2 to wave 4. Project that at the high of wave 3. Where's the top of this channel? Right, where's the top of this channel? This one. Again, it's coming smack bang in. You've literally got the biggest case I think I've ever seen for a top to come in at roughly the end of March, at the start of April, to come in at 170 grand. And in my opinion, the reason how we're gonna get there, we're not gonna get there from this being a wave 1, wave 2. That just looks way too small and way too short and quick for a wave 2. A lot of people, I'll show you Solana in a second, but they also saw the same in terms of, not saw the same, but they're seeing that Solana's already have its wave 1, wave 2, but it looks like that. It just doesn't look right in my opinion. There still needs to be more in time and distance, and I did a post on it the other day. It's coming in a corrective manner. So for me, for this to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, and then yeah, maybe we could have that extended 5th extra up there. It just still doesn't, I don't know, I just don't like it personally. Can it happen? honestly, it can, and if it does, that's fine. You know, I'm not really, I don't give a fuck if, you know, I'm 110% right. As long as I've got the main base case right, I'm happy with that. It's not about being right and wrong, but it kind of is if you want to make money, you know. All right. But everything is obviously showing for this top target here of everything. I'm going to also show you something very, very interesting as well. One last little bit just before I go into this as well, even though I've already just gone into this. I will show you one last thing. Now, we can go from, let's say, the start here all the way through wave 1.618 extension, till here, till wave 4. You put a 1.618. Where does that get to? 1.618, if you can see, is smack bang here. And where's that? That line right there, end of March. And that is a 1.618 extension of wave 1, which started in 2009, really 2010, all the way up until December. So 3 years on. 3 years on? Whoa, what's happened? Jesus. I think that's 3 years on. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 4 years on, sorry. From '09, end of '09 to the end of 13, projected from wave 1 to wave 4, the same as what we've just done with a 1.618 extension of time, but we've also done it here as well to get this. You know, wave 1, wave 2, projected that, not just in time, but we also projected that in, obviously, waves 1 through 3, done everything. It's all meeting at this point, which is literally end of March, start of April. All right. And also you can see, like I said, we need a bit more, in my opinion, of more of a better base case to go up here for wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5, then wave 2. All right. And then obviously let's say wave 3, wave 4, wave 5, something like that. All right. Again, this could literally be the low. And if that is the low, that is fine. I don't know. I just feel like it needs a little bit more time. I just think it needs a little bit more time. But again, the alt count is wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5. All we're having that leading diagonal. All right, so obviously get up to 170k. But I personally do think 170k is going to be the top. And then once that fifth wave's done, that's it. We're going to be coming, all the way down pretty fucking aggressively as well. Now, this cannot get overshot as well, which probably will happen. A lot of these lines are meeting here. So this probably will get overshot at 160, and the more you overshoot a trend line like this, a price channel, the more that you go through a price channel, the more aggressively you go over the top of it. Like this, let's say we go up to 250 or whatever, we won't in my opinion, but say we come up here, the harder, honestly, you absolutely fall. And you can go back and see the Great Depression in 1930-ish, 1929, 1930, whenever it was. Let's see how quick we actually went through a chap. So we popped straight up the channel. Why have I got hiccups halfway through a video? What a joke. Right, we popped through a channel and we came aggressively so far down, and the stock market crashed, I think 88%, or 86, something like that, within obviously the space of 3 years. Unemployment rate fucking 25% in 1934, and yeah, 24%. But yeah. Yeah, 1.618, sorry, is the 786, 0.786. That's why a lot of these meet. Is the, what's this one? Is that actually might be, I don't know why that's glitching out like that. But yeah, 0.786 is obviously part, which is 1.618 or 0.618, the square root of it. So that's why you'll see 0.6786 obviously happen a lot in Elliott waves as well. But that's essentially it, really. My obviously top target on why I'm expecting it to be there, X, Y, Z. And yeah, I'll move on. So I've got a few more bits I want to show you. So the reason why alt season is going to get dragged out. So yeah, just lastly, that is literally it. I just want to make sure I've covered everything. Yeah, that should be it. Fuck it. If I forgot anything, I forgot anything. But yeah, in my opinion, end of March, start of April. All right, probably into April though, I reckon. Right, let's move on. So the reason why alt season is going to get dragged out and why they've not really gone yet is because I said before, and I said this, of all these highs, look how quick they've happened. Like, it's not been as drawn out as this. Things are taking so much longer now because it's just more dragged out. So this is why alts are just going to take so much longer. There are a few though that just look unreal in my opinion. I honestly think Litecoin looks great. I really do think it looks great. Obviously, I've had that long position on, which I should have a 100R trade. If we get up to 250 at 0.64, I showed that on my Twitter as well. We entered down, is it down here? I don't think it was that one. It wasn't that one. These are trades that I actually ended up getting in profit with. I've not taken a trade on Litecoin for ages. It was this, that was it. Yeah, that's the 100-hour trade. Entered down here, stopped there, and yeah, obviously we get up there. It's a juicy little trade. But yeah, I think that either that's your wave 4 low there, and you're going to have just 1, 2, so WXY, ABC, X, ABC with a truncated Y, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I still think we're going to get up there. Again, most of your coins are only going to do, in my opinion, probably 100 to 200% moves. Be pissed off if you want me to say, if you don't want me to, lie to you, oh, we're going to the moon, blah, blah, blah. We ain't going anywhere near fucking a few 100% just quite yet. We need to obviously come back down for Bitcoin a little bit, let everything else come back down a little bit as well, and then that's when your major run's going to be going once Bitcoin's topped, in my opinion. Again, it's more drawn out. All right. In terms of this, what a fucking, beautiful head and shoulders here. Absolute come up to the neckline. This just looks textbook. All right, I'm actually in a nice long position on this as well. Up here. You can read all this shit if you want, but yeah, that's how I put my trades in. But I actually entered up here the other day, put a stop down here. That's one trade. But yeah, GTO, I think again just looks great. Pretty much the best coins in my opinion. What look great. I think Litecoin looks unreal. JTO looks unreal. I think we've got probably another 100, maybe a little bit more, 150% move. I think XRP looks unreal. I still think we've got another, again, even with this, I still think we've probably got another 50% to like 80%, maybe even 100% move. Probably longer, actually. That's a lie. Probably is another, yeah, 50 to 100% move. I think Bitcoin looks decent. I do think it's going to lead more of the charge. Obviously, to start, swallow all that liquidity. And then again, if you remember, what happens when we get up to a third wave? Just like we did here, and we said it's going to go up, 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 and it's going to get boring. And I showed you that orange squiggle earlier, just showing that from here we just come up and up and up. I even showed one down here as well, if I can find it here. See if I can see if I can find it. No, I don't think I'll be able to. Yeah, there we are. So here, this is actually what I showed. This when I was up here, I said, look, we're going to go sideways, up, 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 and then keep going. And again, I said literally here, what's going to happen, alts are going to go mental. And if you look back here at most alts, I've shown this on videos, alts went absolutely fucking ballistic, and you're going to be getting the exact same thing up here. Bitcoin swallows more of the market until we're up at that top of the third wave. Once we start going sideways for like a month or whatever, that's when alts are going to really have that pump. We've also got, I think Bitcoin still looks great. Bitcoin still looks great, in my opinion. Like another 60% move. It's fucking, I cannot believe how hard this cycle has been to navigate. It's been mental. Someone actually put this on the other day. I'll find it. So it was this. If you want to just read it, you can read it. But the hardest cycle ever, in my opinion. I don't want to, yeah, don't want to hear say it's so easy. Nah, bro, we've been raped 12 times a day over ridiculous change in narratives. It's been honestly chaos. You can pause it and read that. I think you'll have seen it if I shared it anyway. But fucking Bitcoin dominance is the secret, mate. Give it a rest. You fucking don't have a clue, mate. All right. So, in terms of yeah, this cycle, it's just been so hard to navigate. It's been so fucking difficult. Like people have, it's just been chaos. There's been shit swapping all the time. Like I'm not gonna sit here in 10 minutes and say how hard it's been, but even for people, I don't want to say I'm the fucking best in the world at this shit. Obviously, I've been doing it for a number of years and have learned it, but even someone that like myself that has a fair bit of experience in it, even I found it quite difficult to navigate. Never mind someone that doesn't have a fucking clue about cycles, anything. It's been rough. Like Bitcoin has been an absolute outperformer, and yeah, it's been mental. Like if you literally would have been buying Bitcoin down at the lows, and again, I know I don't want to say peak to trough, but like nearly pretty much a 10x. Like that is mental from already being in a cycle, whereas most stuff hasn't even gone nowhere near that. So it's just been quite interesting, and I know most of the stuff happens at the top of these cycles, which obviously outperforms Bitcoin in the long run, and I get that. Obviously now it does because of how high we are at 105 grand, soon to be 170 hopefully. But yeah, it's just been pretty interesting, to be honest. ETH, I'm a little bit stuck on ETH. I'm not going to lie, been a little bit chaos. If you remember down here, we expected that wave one, wave two, wave one, wave two, and we actually showed. I think I'm not going to go into it. I don't think that's it. That indeed was it. All right, so I actually showed this down here saying we're going to be coming up. I actually thought we was going to have something like this and get up to about 9k. We did indeed come up here, we based, and I thought, right, we're going to be triangling here, A, B, C, D, E, and then keep going, but we actually never did. He's been a bit of a struggle. So I don't know if this is going to be creating a huge triangle like that, or this is literally now basing for us to just keep melting upwards. It is very, very interesting and very, very difficult, I'm not going to lie. All right. In terms of Arve, I think Arve even looks decent here. This is also one that could be okay, but it's on my pick. But there's just ones that just look better. Even Litecoin, I think, looks better than this, believe it or not. But it only looks better if this does come up and we create, sort of 5 waves and then come up like this. Then this is obviously going to have a lot more percentage than Litecoin. Probably the same. This is what I mean. These majors, man. People don't want to be in majors. Majors is where it's at. I'm fucking telling you. Solana, again, I also do not think, like, look at that. It's just not had anything in time. Wave 1, wave 2. Are you kidding? No chance. I think this also might even have a leading diagonal first and then do something like that. But yeah, and then this might carry on after. But yeah, we probably do come up. I put this in because of Bitcoin, but yeah, we probably do come up to that. This mark of, yeah, probably 770, something like that. I think it's a 1.61 extension of wave 1 projected from wave 4. I can't fully remember. All right, but I do think we might even get something like this. Something like this on Solana. All right. I still think this even looks great. Better than fucking most. Again, 200% move, so I'm going to be scooping up. I haven't swapped my portfolio plan again yet. I do it at the end of the month. I'm going to do it tomorrow, but H bar, this could look decent if that is a wave 1, wave 2. This could have a decent amount, but again, a bit 50-50. Vine is actually flopping a little bit. I did expect this to carry on, to be honest, so I'm a little bit, yeah, I don't really know. This could just be an ABC upward, and then Vine could literally just shit the bed, so if we do break this low, I'm out. All right. BCH, someone asked about BCH. Um, yeah, not really much, mate. To be honest, I think that again, wave 1, wave 2, maybe wave 3, wave 4, wave 1, wave 1. Like, I don't really know. It looks a bit too choppy. To be honest, you could even make a case that that's your high and we're just going to keep coming down. But it does look like this is like wave 1, wave 2. Again, mate, there's better stuff. Litecoin looks better. JTO looks better. XRP looks better. Bitcoin looks better. ETH looks, I don't know. RV looks a bit better, but there is a fair few. I think even CRV, even my darling ACH. Beautiful. I've been in this coin for quite some time. Um, yeah, this is absolutely pumping at the moment. All right, this actually ended up fucking up. I've not been trading this for a while, but um, yeah, I thought this was going to extend a little bit higher and go something like this, but it looks now to be like an A, a B, a C, a D, and an E, and now we're just getting a thrust out of the triangle before it tops, and a big A, B, C, A, B, C. And then we've got, I think even apps could look decent if this is a wave 1, wave 2, wave 1, wave 2, and is this just going to keep flowing out? And I think apps looks pretty decent, to be fair. I even think fucking helium looks all right. Wave 1, A, B, C, a flat. All right. This might have one last low though. It looks like it needs another low, but I've seen, like look, it just doesn't look right. A, B looks like it needs one last little low to here to create more of a more beautiful flat. And then yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, I can show the totals. There's not really much going on, to be honest. Again, they'll just show we've got one last little leg upwards. One last little leg upwards. Total 2, again, same thing. Last leg upwards. Total 3, same. Another leg, obviously, upwards. That could be a 1-2. That could be a 1-2. Wave 3, wave 4, wave 5, wave 4, wave 5. Again, showing another like 100% move. And then I think it's pretty much done for a while. Like, not for ages. I'm going to assess, obviously, after that, because I do think also going to be running, obviously, on and on and on, and sort of afterwards. Even others is the same. Wave 1, wave 2, wave 1, wave 2, wave 3, wave 4, wave 5, and then others again. Once we get up here, maybe goes sideways with Bitcoin, and then obviously pumps again. Whilst Bitcoin, maybe into near the back end of the year, which I probably do think is going to happen. More on this later. With such a confusing chart. Like, this could literally just be wave 4. Again, if you ever see a grey count, that's my alt count, then that's wave 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 ending diagonal. Don't really like it. It looks better as a flat. But yeah, like this could even literally just be, this could come up with everything now, just ABC, and then this could literally just shit the bed. So even this does not look, honestly, the best charts, Litecoin, JTO, XRP, Bitcoin, I'd say Aave, Solana, um, CRV. Yes, shit, I didn't show CRV. CRV has one last high as well. Again, even with this, 100% move, 200% move tops. Before obviously we start really shitting the bed. There's not long left in terms of just quite yet before we start having another reset and again makes this cycle even harder. But yeah, if you want to also, that's pretty much it. If you've stayed for this long, and obviously I have a giveaway, I don't know how much it's going to be yet, and I don't know when, but loads of people have got loads of different entries. If you want another entry into the giveaway, literally just comment on the Twitter post. So it's literally just going to be, let's say, like a Twitter post, just comment on the post, and then you have to retweet. If you don't comment and you don't retweet, you don't do both of them, then you're not going to get an entry. And I have been obviously saving everyone's handles as well. I've got a little thing on my Notion where I've put everyone's details. But yeah, if you want another entry into the giveaway, but if you can, like, comment, subscribe, share it about, and yeah, that's pretty much it really. Hopefully this is a good visualization of why I've been expecting this for a while. Or Bitcoin's top in, what percent am I on? If this dies, 9%, we're good. Coming up in April, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Any questions? Peace. I've definitely fucking forgot loads of shit as well. I know I have. But yeah, just message me on Twitter. I'm pretty active. I'm pretty on it. But yeah, 36 minutes. Not bad. Not bad. I know it'd take a while. But yeah, peace. Yeah, message me if you need me or anything like that, or got any questions about it or whatever. But yeah, safe.